So quite a few of you asked about Alonso's qualifying error. Arno Tine asks, what did you think about Alonso's qualifying mistake? Was it genuine or deliberate, and why? Now, this is really difficult to analyse without showing you the onboard video, but I've got a pretty clear opinion on this. I'm going to watch it live right now. I can't show you it. And I'll try and describe what's going on, and we'll use some stills. But essentially, Alonso is approaching the left-hander where there's an escape route off to the right. Quite a few people have got this one wrong. And he gets on the brakes. The car appears to be fully under control. You can tell it because when he makes his initial turn-in, the car does exactly what he tells it to. Every steering input Alonso makes during this error, the car is responding to him perfectly. It's doing what it's supposed to do. Now, it's quite obvious watching on boards like that when a car is out of control, when you're having rear or front locking, because the car will respond in a certain way. You'll get over rotation if you've got rear locking, and obviously under rotation, and you can see the front tyres if you're getting front locking. The thing which makes this obvious is the fact that he's correcting a slide which isn't happening. Now, any pro race driver wouldn't do that, especially top-line Formula 1 drivers. And it's also why it was pretty obvious when Rosberg did it at Monaco, because the drivers are they're just tuned to respond to things which are happening in the real world. And they're really bad at making mistakes like this. So when it happens, it's pretty obviously genuine, because it's taking them by surprise. Alonso here is almost trying to prompt a front lock, something harmless. He doesn't want to actually go in the wall. He doesn't want to damage his car. He doesn't want to have what happened to Leclerc at Monaco last year, where he made a mistake in final qualifying and actually hit the wall and then broke the car for the race. He just wants to cause a yellow flag harmlessly for himself. And so he goes in, aggressively tries to turn the wheel, and annoyingly for him, he doesn't actually achieve a lockup. Nothing really happens. He just wobbles the wheel, the car does what he tells it to, and he goes down the escape route. And so I'm entirely on the side of the drivers like Albon, who were annoyed that this ruined their lap. A lot of people calling Alonso very intelligent for this, but it is ultimately cheating, and people don't tend to get penalised for it. The only driver who really was penalised for something like this that I can remember is Michael Schumacher at Monaco. And I think maybe he made it even more obvious. But certainly Rosberg and Alonso this weekend, I would also say, were deliberate, and they're very fortunate not to have been pulled up on it.